Number 1. KRA PIN registration costs. Costs linked to travel or non-travel diaspora and foreign investors. Ongoing costs. Property management and tenant relations. In this process, the total estimated cost is between Kenyan shillings 7,500 and 25,000. When projects delay or when paperwork takes longer than expected, foreign buyers quietly lose money in lost rental income, increased service charge deposits, and increased property financing costs such as mortgage payments. Welcome to our channel. My name is Daniel Wanjau, a real estate consultant at KITO Africa. Today I'm here to take you through the hidden costs of a foreign investor incurs during property ownership in Kenya. In recent years, Kenya's property sector has evolved from one driven purely by local demand to one increasingly influenced by foreign investors. These investors flock to the country due to its attractive prices, strong yields, and vibrant locations. However, the purchase process has hidden costs that many may overlook. If you're a foreigner looking to invest in Kenya's vast and dynamic real estate, this video gives you insight into the hidden costs of property ownership that you need to be aware of. Hidden costs are those unexpected expenses that a buyer incurs when purchasing something. Below are some of the hidden costs of property ownership that foreign investors are likely to incur in Kenya. Number 1. KRA PIN registration costs. The first step to be able to buy property in Kenya is obtaining a KRA PIN, which is the government body responsible for collecting revenue. If you're a foreign investor, getting this PIN may require additional steps such as having a certified passport, having a local tax representative, authentication of documents, and processing through a lawyer or agent. Cross-border money transfer costs. Again, one of the biggest costs diaspora investors incur is the transfer of funds across borders. This is because for every transaction, banks typically charge 1 to 3% above the market forex rate. Fees apply to every international transfer. If intermediary banks are involved in the transaction, they also take a cut. Since you're sending money that's in a different currency, you'll also be charged conversion fees. Number 2, notorization and legalization of documents. Foreigners intending to buy property in Kenya must go through an authentication process for their documents. First, you must get the document notarized by the Kenyan Notary Public. You then have to go through verification by a relevant authority. The next step involves getting the documents authenticated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Finally, submit the documents to the embassy of the destination country for consular legalization. Fees vary depending on the type of document, number of documents, and the embassy involved. In this process, the total estimated cost is between Kenyan shillings 7,500 and 25,000. Number 3, registration of stamp duty and the title processing during the property transfer process. There are certain fees that you must pay to ensure a smooth transition. They include, number 1, title deed search, 2, valuation fees, and 3, the stamp duty. Please note the stamp duty is usually 4% of the property value for urban lands and 2% for rural lands. It is usually paid after land valuation has been completed. Number 4, costs linked to travel or non-travel diaspora and foreign investors. These are often faced with the dilemma of whether or not to travel with the investment destination. Deciding to travel means paying for flights, accommodation, airport transfers, viewing tours, and transportation for moving from point A to point B. If you choose not to travel, then you incur virtual tour facilitation costs, a power of attorney costs. A power of attorney is responsible for signing documents on your behalf. Additionally, you'll have to take extra steps in the due diligence process to facilitate project background checks and in-depth legal oversight. Whatever option you pick comes with hidden costs. It is up to you to decide which burden you're willing to shoulder. Number 5, ongoing costs, property management and tenant relations. For foreign investors buying property with the sole intention of renting out, the purchase price is only the beginning. Once you secure investment, you still have to cater for recurrent costs such as property management fees, furnishing costs, repairs and maintenance. Again, a smart investor will seek out a developer who not only develops quality projects but also handles the headache of property management and furnishing. Number 6, lost income from delays. One of the hidden costs of property ownership that people rarely mention or consider is time. When projects delay or when paperwork takes longer than expected, foreign buyers quietly lose money in lost rental income, increased service charge deposits, and increased property financing costs such as mortgage payments. This is where working with a reputable real estate developer and consultant becomes crucial, as delays eat into your returns and deplete your funds. In conclusion, as a foreign or diaspora investor, purchasing real estate in Kenya is highly lucrative. Demand is high, yields are robust, and places like Westlands consistently beat the market year after year. However, the reality is that property investment comes with hidden costs, but these costs are avoidable. The key is to select a real estate consultant and develop who's transparent and offers guidance throughout the entire process. Feel free to reach out to us here at KITO Africa for your real estate needs in areas like Kilimani, Karen, Westlands, and environs. Thank you and see you next time.